The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. We get 22 out of that play. And the Bucs have the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, they'll run. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
These running backs love getting to the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Let's go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete to Hyatt. And we get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Let's go now. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 60. Push in. Let's go. 6. Take go.
Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long will come to grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 9, trap 60, trap 60. Left stand 19.
They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw, third and long. That's caught for the first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now the shotgun gives to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Looking to throw here. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 79 broke, 19 tight, 19 tight.
And put a receiver in motion right. Working on first down. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He's going to throw it. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all.
Got it. Ready?
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
19 Lions. Cowboys.
Throwing now on first down. It is caught left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
12 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
46-yard line.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Still sticking with the passing game. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Burton on the tackle. A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
To the air on third and long. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs is critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Completed over the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing it on second down. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They send a man in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Russ, 18 Russ.
Setting them on the dive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
32-yard line.
That's 19, right here. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go!
Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw it. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
Bucky Irving. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
79 Bronco. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. All set to go now from the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers earn the before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on for the point.
Jake, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
41-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Working now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. 2 plays beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. In the red zone now. Caught by his back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Throwing it again here. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. McMillan on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's going to be driven out at the end. So some fireworks, no points, but a big play there. Help bring this second quarter to a close. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
From the gun on 3rd down. Into the hands of Leggett. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show. "4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Another one for Cook. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Third down, they need 7.
19, Chargers. 18, Pioneer. 69.
Motioning him from the slot right. They'll throw, third and long. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But, Kate, the good news, you got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's third and 7.
To the air on third and long. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Sticking to the air here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. He's going to throw it again. That's cut at the 4. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Irving can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's much too high. Out of the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Head to 60. Head to 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Pass play coming here. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Rothman's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Panthers football, but their playoff run is in jeopardy. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now it's Cook. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Finds him quickly on the RPO. Down the sideline past the 40. Past the 20. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Got his man. This is McMillan. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
70 Lions.
Here's Cook. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers now trail by just a point in the 4th. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
The Panthers will line up for
They send the tight end in motion. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
29. Buccaneers 28.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers down by only 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Option give here. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Hits him on the out route. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Irving here from the gun. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run, Brock. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to play for the conference championship next week. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers winning here in Tampa. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot more real for these guys now.
Yeah, I think they can picture that Lombardi trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do. Yep. One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise at the end of the conference championship weekend.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.